just stop.
Yeah, and just hold it. Just careful of the connections here.
Yeah, no.
So you'll see it. If it goes over there, then you better refresh or stop or whatever.
Goes over where?
But if you get your phone as well, then you can follow the live score as well. See the names and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I got my tablet for that. What's the website?
What's the website?
Last Man Stand, huh?
Eh?
Last Man Stand.
Yeah.
Last Man Stand live scoring?
Yeah, so you just www.lastmanstands.com and then live score.
How's it?
Hey, Tabiso.
You well?
Hi.
Yeah, this is Craig. Craig Tabiso.
How you
Hey, how are you?
Pleased to meet you, brother.
Pleased to meet you too.
Are you gonna join me, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna need another chair.
Lots of chairs around if you want to hunt around this.
Yeah, I will get another. You are used to this commentary thing, okay?
No, Tubbs, this is my first time. And you? Have you done it before?
Yeah, I have, but not formally. You just do it here. Because,
No, I think that's kind of it. I mean, you can get started there, Tubbs, if you want to. It's already plugged in, so everyone can listen.
where's the score?
I'm still looking for it. So. Ooosh, this one here versus mixed growth.
Yes. It is 6 after the loss of 1 wicket. And it is Ulofse bowling. And the batsman is Tominel, who just blocked it back to the bowler for a dot ball. They have lost an early wicket of Loki Fesahi, who was caught,
LBW.
or who was LBW from Ulofse. Shot on the offside to the square, to the extra coverage, and they ran 2.
Good morning, Tubbs.
Good morning, Craig. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's so nice to be here this morning. Beautiful field today. Wickets looking pretty brown. Are you excited to be here?
Definitely, most definitely. It is one of those games where we will see bat versus ball.
Fantastic. We also have some supreme athletes out there. Nothing under size 40. We've already started this game a little bit behind. We've got 1 wicket down. Sorry, not a professional thing there, but we're going to try. We're going to do our best, aren't we, Tubbs?
Yeah, it was the technical aspect of things with Boruch Immelman bowling now to Desigan, who hits it on the offside. It's the guy on the long off boundary saves it, and they run 2.
Solid arm by that long off there. Got it in with one bounce. Wicketkeeper actually made an effort this time. Yeah, good day today for cricket. Beautiful shot by Desikan Reddy. Normally does have a predominantly offside game, but is quite keen to move across and hack as the beautiful shot off, and they take what is known as a easy single.
Most definitely, and we welcome. Hey, today we have. Okay.
We have our colleague walking in late as usual. Please come on to the line and introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Empire Abel, doing commentary with Taviso and Lambo. Thank you.
That was hit straight to cover. And Tommy Nell is on strike with Immerman bowling. Oh, beautiful slap across the face. And it's out of sight, but the umpire signals, asking a question, and he's got a 6. Beautiful shot by Nell. Not much technique behind it, but lots of bottom hand, lots of biltong. Beautiful shot.
Most definitely, it was a flat-batted shot, and it went all the way for a maximum. And it's putting a lot of pressure on the bowler when you are hit for 6. It brings a lot of pressure on you, and he goes again. And Nell on the leg side this time to the man at deep square leg, and they run a single.
Fantastic. Always pushing the fielder and putting him under pressure when they walk that single. Beautiful batting by Nell. And that's the over, and as you know it, Nell will now take strike again. So, Tubbs, what do you think a good score can be on this wicket?
As an umpire, and having umpired here even last week on the very same pitch, 140 is a score to chase. And if you have anything above that, then you have a game on your hand.
You're absolutely right. That's a dot ball, quite eventful. Bowled it wide. Wicketkeeper taking it above his hips. The bowler is Ooosh. He's had a pretty decent spell so far. He's got a wicket, only gone for 4 runs. Tubbs, judging by the size of these fellas, I think 140 is quite conservative. What do you think?
Most definitely, but now looking at the guy Nell, who is predominantly a leg-sided player, he goes across the line most times to play it on the leg side, and with only 3 fielders, I think it's possible. It is doable.
I'm absolutely putting down what you're picking up, what you're putting down, and that's a beautiful 6. Ball wedged into what we can call a marsh pit. Fielder made a decent attempt. A decent attempt for this league. We could probably call it a brilliant attempt. He did get off his feet, and there was air between the feet and the grass. What do you think?
Yeah, most definitely. And to me, he came with a mission, I can see, because he's working at everything that's coming. He's not waiting for a bad ball to come. He is trying to put a lot of pressure on the fielding side and on the bowler as well.
Well said, Tubbs. Couldn't say it better myself. Oh! Absolutely brilliant. Yorker middle stump, and Reddy had no reply to that. He could have tried a forward defense, but that's not really in the spirit of the game. Beautiful attempt there by Reddy. Beautiful bowling by Ooosh. He just keeps racking up the wickets. And, well, who's in next? Who knows? We'll find out as soon as they walk out. What do you think about that ball?
with the a little bit of air that is in the air presently, there's a little bit of wind, and it just drifted in at a Yorker length, and Reddy couldn't do much of it because, like you said, it's not in the nature of the game to block or to try and defend. So he tried to play that one, but unfortunately couldn't. It went under the bed for a middle stump.
Absolutely. I've just spotted that Nell has decided that his bottom hand slapper was not good enough, and he's changing his weapon. Beautiful bat he's got now. I think this is a sign of things to come. Look out offside and look out onside. Look out everywhere.
Craig, what do you think? Do you think it is the weapon or it is the warrior himself?
Interesting question. I've got to say the weapons nowadays, they can cause mass destruction, but it is the weight behind the weapon that really sends it. And like I said, this looks like there's going to be some good times. That being said, Olofsson's been bowling really, really well. So he's got to stop that nonsense.
Yeah, the new batsman is Big Joe. Joe Lombard is the new bowler batsman who came in for Desigan Reddy, who was bowled by Werner Olofse, and the bowler is still coming, Immelman. Boruch Immelman is the bowler, and the batsman is Tominel, who plays it again on the leg side, and they will scuttle for two. He's calling two, but Joe is saying, no way, Jose, for a single.
Almost made a huge mistake there, Lombard, trying to run two. It's quite early in the day, so maybe it could have happened. But I'm optimistic. We might see a two today. What do you think?
As you have alluded before, that we have big boys playing today. So we won't see a lot of twos. We can have 1, 2, but not a lot of them. But the boundaries, most definitely, will have quite a few.
Barak deciding to send that down just short of a length, rising up beautifully. Now playing it sensibly into the cover area and taking one single and taking a single. Mixed Scrolls seem to have had a decent start here. Two opening bowlers doing the job and bowling surprisingly long spells for last man stand. What do you think? Oh, wait! That's been bottom hand. It's hit right next to the Woolworths packet. This is going to take a while. I'll hand it over to my colleague.
Yeah, like I said before, Tominel is on a mission, and he is doing the damage here. And with the stats of the bowler here, Immelman, he is messing the stats. As you said before that, they have started very well, mixed grill, but Ooosh is putting up a decent fight here as well, with Tominel leading the pack with another maximum, and something needs to change from Immelman. And Nell again to the offside, to the leg side. It's high, it's in the air, and it's dropped. It's dropped, and they will run the two.
Had his arms out like he was praising the Lord. Decent run, had his eye on the ball the whole time, and just couldn't make it. Hard luck. Love to see the attempt. Absolute specimen he is. Tominel getting off there with 2 runs, I believe.
Again, he's playing it on the leg side, as he predominantly is a leg-sided player, and straight to the man at long on for a single. It is after 5 overs, 38 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, and a decent start from mixed grill, where they have gotten the two important wickets of Loki Fesagi and Desigan Reddy.
We have Olofsson bowling his third over. Quite a decent spell that he's busy with. Oh. That one jagged back slightly. Wicketkeeper decided to just put his thigh there. Oh, got to recommend him for his effort. Beautiful bowling by Olofsson. Let's have a look. I think Nell's going to eye him up. Oh, Nell uncharacteristically playing that to the offside. And the ball rolling for 4. Beautiful shot by Nell. This is Olofsson's spells taking a bit of a hit. What do you think?
Judging by the nature of the game of the LMS, you can't have more than 2 overs of bowling here, because by the end of the innings, that is where Olofsson would have been required more, because he's been bowling decent length and he's been bowling good lines as well. So I think the captain here is losing a plot a bit, because I think he should have rested him for a little bit and got another bowler to come in, because now they are lining him up nicely, and it's a single for Nell once again.
Yeah, Nell just pushing that into the onside, apologies, and taking a quick single. I agree with you. I'm not as familiar with mixed grill, but I would think that Olofsson's spell here would indicate that he'll be quite decent at the back end. Do they have other bowlers that you can maybe chat about?
Yeah, we have they have a decent spinner. I have just forgotten his name. He's looking at me right now.
Number nine.
They have who's a leg spinner and their captain as well. He's a decent off spin bowler. So they have a few guys in the middle to come and bowl for them.
Absolutely, number 9, just extending the international sign of friendship, and we do have a new bowler coming on, and it is
Olofsson's father,
Marius Olofsson, the original, the starter pack, the guy who showed Werner everything that he knows, and it seems like Marius is going to do a bit of off spin by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful technique. Oh, beautiful.
Marius has a lot of experience. He knows the lines, and he knows where to bowl and how to bowl at a decent pace as well. So that is why they brought some experience with them, Marius Olofsson. So, and they have just taken a single. I think now it is the time whereby they need to rotate strike more than to get boundaries. What do you think, Craig?
Rotating strike. Now we're talking high-level cricket. Absolutely, I agree. They probably could do with some working it around. Played it onto the onside there. Ball drifting onto the pads, and Lombard taking another single. These overs do fly past, but this one's going super fast. And it's slapped through extra cover. Deep extra cover, collecting the ball. And underhanding it. Good, sensible underhand. I always appreciate a good, sensible underhand. There's no need to always just bring out the cannon. What do you think?
Yeah, especially because they can run with their... Oh, he's bold. He's bold. Like I said, Marius Olofsson, lots and lots of experience there. And Joe Lombard sees his leg stump out of the ground.
Beautiful delivery. Joe Lombard not quite getting to the pitch of the ball. And off stump being uprooted. Marius Olofsson, clearly judging by his reaction, this is just another day at LMS in this beautiful Wendywood bottom field. What do you think about that? Let's talk more about that.
Yeah, like we said, he's the man who takes some time before he gets going, Joe Lombard. But now he couldn't even get that time to look and to feel the pitch and how it goes, and he is now up to the pavilion, and the new guy is Briggs, Wes Briggs. He is Wesley Briggs. He's the new batsman coming in for Joe Lombard, who departed for a single of 4 balls, faced 4 balls and only gotten a single. And Briggs is the new guy. And the bowler now is Faisal Absalom, the captain, the off-spin bowler who always comes around the wicket to bowl. And he is bowling to Tommy Nell. Tries to hoik it, but gets underneath the ball at the inside edge, and it is a single.
Yeah, almost had a little collision in the middle of the pitch there. Faisal picking life and getting out the way. Nell, not really watching where he was running. Briggsy playing it into the offside, taking a single. Yeah, I think there is cause for the mighty Ooosh maybe just hanging around here, pushing it around, and taking the odd boundary before they really open it up. They've got some heavy hitters at the bottom, but they need to play sensibly at this point. What do you think?
Most definitely. I don't think they could have envisioned that they would have lost 3 wickets already in a space of about 6 or 7 overs. But already they have lost a few wickets, and then they need to reevaluate their strategy as to how they approach the game, and an appeal from Faisal for an LBW, but umpire Glenn says going down leg.
Yeah, Faisal creeping up to the wicket like a panther. The man is magnificent in his approach and is bowling well in this spell so far. Holding up a little bit, getting some good turn there, and getting Briggsy to play a false shot. Could have made a bit of an effort to try and catch it, but do we put that down as a drop catch? What do you think?
Most definitely it is a drop catch, because he didn't even have to move a lot or to jump for that ball. It came straight to him, and you can see even his reaction. Even now he's still saying that was an easy one. I should have caught that one. But it is one of those things as a cricketer where you will not think that the ball will be hit back to you, and then he dropped it. It's a drop catch.
Fully agree with you, as we have Marius back on. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stride. And Briggsy playing it just past, well, I guess deep backward point.
Yeah.
And taking 2 runs. Definitely getting some drift and definitely getting some turn outside that off stump. Do they have any more spinners? This seems to be something that they can exploit.
Yeah, if Peter Lowe, I haven't seen him today, but if he's here, he's a decent leg spin bowler as well, who can cause damage if not being picked at the right time. But I think Mixed Grill now, they're trying to tighten the screws here by taking the man at... Oh, Tommy Nell once again goes for a 6 over the man at long on. He who just looked at it because it was high and it was long and it was massive.
That's Tommy Nell. He moves on to 43 with that beautiful slap across the boundary and looking dangerous, looking ominous. Up, tries it again. This time it ends up just off the playing surface. And that's the over. That's Marius' second over. 11 runs down, 1 wicket. Pretty decent spells still. And we've got Faison. I think Mighty Ooosh are under a bit of pressure here.
Most definitely. After 9 overs, it is 59 runs for the loss of 3 wickets and going at a decent rate of over just 6.26 and over. So, yeah, Faisal back again and Briggs trying to go to the offside and playing it to the man at long on, and they run a single.
Beautiful. He was trying to hit that a lot harder. Obviously miscued it a little bit. Faison is getting some good grip out of this wicket, so it's not that easy to really line him up. Oh, that one just going on with the arm. Wicketkeeper taking a good take there, whipping the bails off. Umpire's not interested.
Yeah, you can see here Nell was playing for the 10. He was thinking that the ball was going to 10 in because this is an off-spin bowler, but the ball just drifted straight with the arm, as you have said. And another one, and Nell once again, big one, and caught by the man at long on. Kaveshba too. The celebration says it all. Craig.
I agree. That was completely unexpected. I tell you, what a brilliant catch. For a moment it looked like he wasn't interested. Then it looked like he was thinking about taxes and his wife, and then decided to take the catch. Beautiful fielding, beautiful experience. I mean, he fooled everyone, including us. We thought he was just not bothered. And then he just all of a sudden decided to grab the ball. Wonderful catch.
Brilliant catch indeed at long on boundary where Tommy Nell has gotten most of his runs, and most of his boundaries came from that end, and he is out, Tommy Nell, for 43 runs from 27 balls with 4 sixes and a single 4. And the man coming in is Brian Hubbard. Brian Hubbard is the new batsman coming in for Tommy Nell, who has just departed.
Right now we've got 2 batsmen who BMI are comfortably under 30, so we can expect these guys to do some running. And I think that would be a good thing considering the impact that Marius Olofsson and Faisal has had on the game.
Yeah, these guys have been very good in the middle. They have been very good in the middle of the innings, whereby Werner Olofse and Baruch Ilmelman started the game and got some wickets, but these guys are tightening up the screws with regular wickets falling at regular intervals. As you can see now, he just played it back to the bowler. That is Hubbard trying to read how or what Faisal is bowling.
Oh, Faisal giving that some air. Hubbard, it's squirting out to the onside. Another sensible, beautiful underhand. 1 bounce this time. Just because it's underhanded doesn't mean you don't get distance. Well done. Beautiful. And that's the over for Faisal. That's 2 overs for 6 runs, 1 wicket. Beautiful bowling. Absolutely, at this stage of the game, that's not what you want to see. And Mick Scroll is doing a really good job here at strangling the mighty Ooosh and making them play some reckless shots.
Most definitely, it makes for brilliant readings to see that after 2 overs, he only conceded 6 runs and he has gotten a wicket to go with it. Marius Ulofse back into the attack and plays it on the offside to the man at the deep extra cover, who underhandedly throws it back to the bowler, Ulofse. I think they are doing a brilliant job, these guys, in the middle of the game.
Pushed into the covers by Briggs for a single, and Brian Hubbard will be back on strike. Marius doing a fantastic job with this over, with the spell. Oh, and Hubbard pulling out. There was a flasher on the field. Oh, no, there wasn't. Hubbard just not ready. Wicketkeeper putting his gloves back on. And we'll restart the match. Ooh. Is bowling off spin, wicketkeeper standing back. Is this usual?
It is unusual, to put it, and it is not ideal because a lot of batsmen would creep outside of their crease, and that is where a wicketkeeper most definitely will get stumpings. So we are not seeing any stumpings happening because the wicketkeeper went so far back for an off-spin bowler, with the ball not even going at 50 kilometers per hour.
Very true. Hubbard pushing it down to long off. There we go. Briggsley pushing it to square leg, which is up. So just to describe the field, we do have long on and long off, and then we have a deep extra cover, and then we have a guy at a floating deep third.
Yeah, a backwardish a point fielder, and then we have deep mid wicket, and the square leg has been moved back. He was forward, but now he's pushed back to the boundary as Faisal Absalom, the captain, bowls again. Brian Hubbard hits it hard to the man. Oh, Kavesh Bachu, the man who caught the brilliant catch a moment earlier. At this time, he lets it go past his legs.
Yeah, no glory in fielding. I mean, you got to take those magnificent catches. That's 4 runs for Brian Hubbard. Faisal Epsilon not looking all too upset about that, which makes me feel that he's seen this happen before.
Yeah, it is one of those things that you will regularly see at LMS, whereby fielders would not particularly. Oh, Hubbard, big one over the man Bachu again at long on, and it goes for a maximum.
Yeah, that landed right in his arc, and he swung his bat beautifully, and it sailed right over long on, and for 6. Hubbard turning the screws here, and I think they've decided that this is it. The time is now. Oh. Beautiful fielding. Quite the contrast to what we've been seeing, and he bowls it in. Do you think that was a sign to the captain?
Yeah, I think Johan there is trying to show the captain that I can also round an arm and also bowl a few overs or an over at the least. That is what he is showing the captain.
Another single for Briggs there. Faison taking a bit of a beating during this over. Brian Hubbard smashing it straight down to long off this time. Long on, long off. I was right the first time. And that's the over for Faisal. Didn't take as much damage, still pretty decent. 3 overs for 19 runs, 1 wicket. Going at the economy of 6.3. Pretty decent work in the middle stages of this game. It is now 78 for 4 wickets after 12 overs.
Most definitely, looking into the context of the game, it is decent figures there of 3 overs for 19 runs. That is pretty decent. And Marius Olofse once again is back into the attack, and he brought the man at square leg close again to stop those singles. And the batsman hits it back straight to him. That's Hubbard for a dot ball. Marius Olofse, with a lot of experience, you can see he knows his lines and he knows his length. Not too on the arc and not too short as well.
Experience is the word there. He's playing around with his pace a lot, and you feel like you can just talk to him. Find out about, hey, Marius, what is love? And he'll be able to give you an answer.
Most definitely, he knows his story. But Briggs slaps it on the offside by the cover region and the cover boundary for 4 runs. He bowled it outside the off stump, even though the line the line was still perfect, but the length was a bit short, and Briggs took advantage of that. And now a fuller one, and Briggs plays it to the man at the extra cover, and they run 2.
Beautiful batting, beautiful bowling, just good cricket all round. We even toss in a bit of good fielding, but I'm a little bit obstructed here by a bush. And, Briggsy turning that onto onside, and we've got a magnificent display of running on. Beautiful athlete, and he throws it over arm just to finish it off. Wicketkeeper takes it. And that is over for Marius. Fantastic spell, 4 overs for 24 runs, 1 wicket, 6 runs and over. Fantastic stranglehold here by Mick Grill. 87 runs for 4 wickets after 13 overs. I think Ooosh needs to start turning it up.
Yeah, like you said before, the body mass index of these 2 gentlemen who are betting is 30. So they are not finding it hard to take 2s where it's needed. And now, because big men like Tominel are not in, they will always be. Oh, I think what you said about Johan, that he was bowling it in, the captain said, let's give you a chance, because we can see that you want to bowl, so have a go.
LMS is all about saving energy. He both told the captain what he wanted to do and also warmed up at the same time. Fantastic. So we do have Johan Fury lining up, and the way he's spinning the ball looks like this is going to be quite interesting. Oh, left arm over. Starts off with a slow bouncer that gets nudged down the leg, and the wicketkeeper runs it down. Beautiful arm by the wicketkeeper. And that's 2 runs for Hubbard. I think we're in for some fireworks. What do you think?
Most definitely. Don't forget, Craig, that for 5 balls, if you run 2s every ball, it gives you 10 runs and over. And then if you take those 10 runs every over, in 20 overs, it's 200 runs. So I think Brian Hubbard and Wes Briggs are being smart here by taking those singles and turning them into 2s.
We actually saw some seam movement off the wicket there, shaping it beautifully in and then leaving the batsman. Wicketkeeper taking it. Really decent spell so far. Only 3 balls in. Oh. Played it to the point region. Fielders having to run in to collect that. pretty decent. Always like having a left-hand seamer in a team. So handy. And I mean, he is rubbing that ball vigorously. So definitely getting the swing from that.
Yeah, most definitely. And with the awkward angle that a left-hander is bringing to a batsman, it's not easy to, and with the natural swing that you will find from the left-handers, it's not easy for a batsman to just pick him up and go at him. So he is bringing in the new element and the new dimension to the bowling, with Briggs playing it on the all leg side to the square leg boundary for 4 runs.
Beautifully played there by Briggs. He just rocked back onto the back foot. Fury just not getting his length right and getting it a little bit short, and him just playing it to the square wicket for 4 runs. And that's the over. That's the next bowler is Borman. That's 94 runs for 4 wickets after 14. And yeah, pretty decent start by Fury. What do you think?
Most definitely. And now what they are doing is to bring another off-spin bowler, Marius Bonman. Marius Bonman, the new another off-spin bowler, because I think that's what they need currently. And he's bowled it outside the off stump, just by the line, by the wide line, but it's inside and it's a dot ball.
Hubbard trying everything in his effort to make the umpire think that that is wide. But unfortunately, this is not soccer, so that's just gone down as a dot. Plays it into the leg side this time. Collected beautifully on the boundary there, and they take a single. Both batsmen going around about the 130 strike rate. I think that should be going up anytime soon. Oh. Okay, ball. Getting some grip, I would assume. And just moving away, and Briggsy missing it outside the off stump. Oh, and he puts it down short. Briggsy gets underneath it, and it goes for... We're still waiting on confirmation. And it's 6 runs. Beautifully played by Briggsy. Beautiful bat, beautiful technique.
He has been doing well for the last 3 balls before that one, and Briggs was waiting for that one, and he pounced on it like a cat when he sees a mouse. So went for a biggie, and now he's back to his line again, and he is only conceding 1 run off that last ball.
Absolutely right. Not easy when the batsman is squirreling around the crease like Briggsy is. It can unsettle you, and it can put you off. That is Borman's first over. It went for 8 runs. Yeah, Briggsy doing pretty decently, 27 of 18, and Hubbard on 21 for 17. They've given themselves a chance here. It's 102 after 4 wickets after 15 overs. And Briggsy's gone for 6. Beautiful shot by Wesley Briggs. Fourie coming in, shaping it straight onto his bat, and his bat deciding that this needs to go.
Yeah, only 25 balls left, so something has definitely needs to give. Something needs to give, and Briggs is showing Fourie that I've respected you in your first over, but now I need to up the MT a little bit and get more runs so that we can have something competitive on the board. And for the second ball again, he plays it on the offside. And the fielder making a hash of it, but they will run 2.
Umpire signaling 4 runs for that.
Oh, it's 4 runs.
Fielder trying to not give away the game, but unfortunately Square Leg was wise to it and has given it 4 runs. He plays it into the extra cover region. Beautifully fielded. Love it when the long border comes out. On this field, you really have to put everything behind it.
Yeah, most definitely. And he has conceded already 11 runs from the 3 balls that is bowled in this over. So he needs to try and tighten up the screws a little bit as they are running 2 again as he hits it Hubbard for 2 runs. And this would be the last ball of the over from Johan Fourie. And again on the legs, drifting on the legs, and it will be a leg by to Ooosh as it is now 1-1-6 for the loss of 4 wickets after 16 overs. These guys are running, hey Craig. They are taking those 2s, and now tomorrow is the Comrades Marathon. I think they should have been there.
Certainly in spirit. Decent over there. I think you've mentioned that his first 3 balls went for quite a few runs. As Murphy's Law, his next ball was a Yorker, and that squirts out and goes for 2. I tell you, this is not a bowler's game. Pretty sad to see that. But pretty funny also to see how sad it makes bowlers, and a lot easier doing it from here than on the field.
Yeah, Bondman coming for his second one, and he's trying to go big. Is Hubbard, but gets the inside edge of the bat, and it squirts to the man at deep square leg for a single, and missed out on a wide one. That is Wesley Briggs, and he can only get 1 run off the wide ball, and he was looking to go big on that one because it was drifting down the leg side. Bondman again to Briggs, full toss, gets underneath it, and it's gone. It's huge, it's gone. Wesley Briggs is now on 39 of, he's on 45 of 23 balls with 3 4s and 3 6s.
Yeah, his strike rate's jumped up to 195 now. We're at the business end here. It's time for the big swings to come out. 124 after 4 overs here. We're currently busy with the 16th over, and we're just waiting for the ball to come back. And I see it just rolled back onto the field. And Borman has to change something here. He's got to try and get it into the Yorker, try and grip it, try and turn it. There's still turn out there.
Yeah, there is lots of 10 here, and Ooosh is going at a decent rate of over 7.5 runs and over, which will take us to over 150, which I said in the beginning that 140 will really make a game out of it. And again tries to go big but misses out. That is Brian Hubbard.
Try to slap it. He's no Nell, and this is the thing.
That's the thing.
And Borman absolutely doing the right thing, pushing it out wide. Now going right into the leg stump, it gets pushed into the covers, and Hubbard takes the single. And that's the over. Borman went for some runs there. 10 runs from this over. He's bowled 2 overs so far, 18 runs conceived from it. It is now 126 for 4, and I think the mighty Ooosh has crawled themselves back into a winning position here. From this point, we could look at anything from 150 to 160, and that, from what I hear and what I see, seems to be a good total.
Yeah, and because we are at the back end of the game now, Olofse is back. Werner Olofse is back into the attack, but now he only has 1 over, of which he needed at least to have 2 overs, but he has 1, and you can see that he's bowling decent line, decent pace, and a decent length as well, as Hubbard plays it into the offside for a single.
I think you might be right. I think they probably would want him to have more than just 1 over left at this stage. Briggsy playing a pickup shot and it going for 4 runs. Beautiful shot.
He's on 50, retired.
That's his 50. At 25 runs, 200 strike rates, 4 fours and 3 sixes. Wonderful innings by Wesley Briggs. And it means that he now gets to walk off the field and wait and see if the rest of his team is going to take a hoik and allow him to come in to bat again. Our next batsman is?
The next batsman coming in for Briggs is Saval Naidu. Saval Naidu. He is coming in for West Briggs, who retires, like you have said, with the stats on 50 of 25 balls. That's a pretty decent run rate of 200 strike rate.
Now, this is what sets LMS apart from most cricket leagues. This is an interesting concept. Your best batsman gets to walk off after scoring 50. Now, normally in my teams, what is left after your batsmen are bowlers, and they're not going to be hanging around. So it is guaranteed entertainment, right? And the plus sign of it is they're incentivized to swing, because if you do, you get your best batsman back in once everyone gets out. It can be risky because who knows, your best batsman might get 1 ball and get out. And we have Olofsson to
Saval Naidu.
Saval Naidu.
Craig, I think it was a brilliant idea to retire a batsman at 50 because some batsmen would monopolize the game itself. He would go on and on and on, and then others won't get a chance to bat. Like you said, now it is the chance for the bowlers to prove themselves, because some guys would like to bat, but they can't because of the decent batsmen up front. So LMS would give you that chance as well to come and bat at the back end of the innings.
Absolutely right. Hubbard to face. Oh, beautiful delivery. Hubbard trying to edge it down for third man for 4 runs. Missed it. Goes straight onto the wicket keeper, and that's a dot ball, and that's a rare thing to see at this end of the innings. Marius went for some runs at the start of the over, but I think clawed back quite nicely. He ends his wonderful spell for 4 runs. 4 overs, 24 runs, 2 wickets at an economy of 6 runs. And I think that's brilliant, considering that Briggsy took most of the runs at the end there.
Yeah, definitely correct. And then we've now they, like we said, they are bringing back Fori, who has conceded a lot of runs, but because of the decisions they made, he is coming back again, and Saval Naidu, the bowler, I think, I would assume, misses out, and it's a dot ball.
Good start for Furi there. Let's just talk about his run up here. It confuses me. It looks like he starts off being injured, then decides, okay, I'm still playing cricket, and runs back in again. Beautiful start. Beautiful delivery just outside the off stump. Saville decides to leave it, but by swinging his bat at it.
Yeah, this is the time whereby those guys who went out are needed to get some few runs on the board, because you can see that Saville is struggling with the pace, and he's not a tall man at all. And they are bowling some of the balls, like this one isn't a short ball, but for him because of his stature, looks like a short ball.
Charlie, the concept is wonderful. I can't tell you how many times I've played league cricket and thought, can't this batsman just leave, just walk off the field and just bring on somebody that is not as good as him. And, he puts it on the wicket and Saville does the right thing and hits it with his bat and takes 2 runs. Hubbard turning like an absolute panther, and here we go. They've taken 3 runs. Fantastic. If you're not going to do it with your bat, then you're going to do it with your feet. Great running.
You have said it quite a while today that underarm is the best at this time, whereby the fielder needs to throw the ball underarm to the bowler. But we see here Faisal throwing it overarm and going past the fielder, and they get a single.
100% Abe's. Wrong choice there. Wrong choice of weaponry. Should have gone with the underarm. Much safer. Would have saved them that run. Hubbard then taking the single of the last delivery. Good over there by Fourie for his 3rd over. And Hubbard on strike now with 138 for 4 wickets after 19. Last over to come. Run rate has slowed down a bit after Briggs departing, but I think Hubbard has got to take matters into his own hands now for the last over, with Baruch coming back for his last over. This is not going to be easy, but let's have a look. Oh, dot ball.
I think here Hubbard should look to go with the front foot, because the ball wasn't short and he went back for that one, and he missed out on an opportunity to get a few runs for his team, because they desperately need a few to have a winning score here. But he decided to go back for that one, and now a full straight. If you miss a hit and it goes past the fielder at deep mid wicket, and it's 4 runs.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Hubbard. Just picked it up off his legs and smashed it. Immerman maybe going for the wrong choice here. He did bowl a dot ball just outside the off stump, and then went one middle and leg, and then got dispatched. Tough game. Wonderful to watch. Can be brutal.
Most definitely, especially for if you are a bowler and then you need to make a decision as to where am I bowling. And at this time, you need outside off all the time. And he bowled it outside the off stump, and the batsman hit it back straight to him, and it's a dot ball. Dot balls are gold at this time of the game.
Put your house on it, ladies and gentlemen. That is another dot ball with 2 balls to go. He can always cash in at the last ball, and we'll get to it just now. Beautiful, smacked to extra cover. The longs come out. They're going to take 2. Beautiful running. We've had to wait for it for 19 overs, but that's called a hustle. Well done. We have the last delivery coming up now. Now, this is what makes LMS very interesting. If he hits it now, and Abel's going to explain it, that's not going to count 6. But in fact,
it's going to be 12 runs. If he hits it and goes for 6, it will be an extra 6 runs as well. And he goes after it, but straight into the air, and it's caught by the bowler, and Saville is run out on the non-strikers end. So it is double wickets, 2 wickets from the last ball.
so instead of seeing 12 runs, we see the other outstanding rule about last man standing. Then it's the double play. You can get both batsmen out, of course, if you catch it and the non-striking batsman is not in a non-striking wicket. And that is 144 runs for 4 wickets after 19.4 overs. Well, I'm thinking that's just not updated, but that should be 20 overs.
Yes.
So spot on, 144 runs. What do you think about that score?
I think it is a competitive score based on the context of the game. And with the pitch at Wendywood bottom field, I think they have a competitive score. Yeah, I think it will be competitive, and I think they. Yeah, I think, Craig, it's going to be an interesting last 20 overs of the game to see what Mixed Grill will bring to the table.
I had no idea people were listening, so I guess I'll start with apologizing to everyone. I'm so sorry for the mean comments. Abel made me do it. He said I should do it.
Yeah, it's
Abel.
Abel, not Tabiso. Yeah, Abel. It is fun to do this. I'm enjoying every second of it, Craig. I don't know how you feel about it.
I love it. There's a waft of piss coming right across my back here, and that's because of the positioning of this whole setup. And I got to tell you, very professional, very professional. The stench keeps you awake, and the entertaining cricket keeps you entertained. But I think we're in for a great game. I do think we're in for a great game. I think the mighty Ooosh has got to bowl really well to win the game, and I think the mixed grill has got to bat really well, and that is the kind of even balance between bat and ball that I want to see.
Yeah, most definitely. Now it is the time for Mixed Grill to show what they can bring up to the table, because Ooosh has done what they needed to do. And I think it is a pretty decent score and a defendable score as well. And now Ooosh, Mixed Grill, what are they going to do to try and get to the score? Are they going to start slow and pick up as the game or as the innings continue, or will they go guns blazing from the get-go?
Well, Tubbs, I can only imagine that someone should try and play a reverse sweep. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to watch. I think we've seen the ball grip and turn, and I'm assuming that there's some seam movement. We had the left-hander get some nice seam movement and some good shape. So I don't think it's gonna be easy to score out there, but I do think that you have to bowl well to get to extract that out of the wicket. And I think extracting that kind of seam movement and grip and turn, it just sounds like a lot of work. What do you think?
Most definitely. But now I would want to put you on a spot here, Craig. Who is your money on?
Well, if I have to put money on it, I would have to say that at this stage I have no idea. I just don't know. I don't know. I think the mixed grill have got a couple of nellers in there, a couple of heavy bottom hand slappers, and they can be quite destructive, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I hear you, but I will put my money on Ooosh to take this one.
I refer to your expertise. We're going to take a little short break now. This brought to you by Last Man Stand. Last Man Stand, if you don't follow cricket, we don't like you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Not bad commentary from the umpire.